Hey guys, welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. I've tried to fight some of these patrols and it was basically impossible. At least for me and my skill level combined with my ship loadout. I just couldn't figure out a way to properly win the fights, because once you initiate one fight, I tried to do this one here. If you don't kill all the ships, well, as far as I can tell, if you don't kill all the ships in this actual patrol within 2 rounds, the other patrols start showing up, and then at that point it became quite difficult to actually win any of the fights. So I think this is a system that we'll have to come back at a later stage once we've kitted out our ship with better armor, better weapons and stuff like that. We also tended to miss quite a lot of attacks, which was not so great. So I think the fighting the Drukhari patrols here is just too difficult at this stage. So we're just gonna bail, and hopefully we can come back later and beat them. Okay, so now we're going to... I think we've done everything in Mortis ACs. Looks like we've done everything in Nama. So let's just go there. And then we're going to make our way back to Mundus Valancius and do what we need to do there. So let's do that. I don't remember if I tried to chart new routes here. I think I did, I guess. Or there's no routes because there's no chart new routes option. So, okay. Let's just go back to... Well, let's warp to Nama for now. Another watch aboard the Void ship has come to an end. The Lord Captain, having given his final orders for the day, retired to his chambers for some divine rest. However, the Rogue Trader's slumber was disturbed by horrific nightmares plaguing his mind. Fate wrenched the Lord Captain out of the clutches of these agonizing warp dreams, only for him to witness the nightmares seeping through the flimsy membrane of the Gellerfield and taking physical shape in the ship's sanctum sanctorum to battle. Okay, I guess these ship events are dictated by the safety of the warp travel route, I guess. This is super bizarre. Okay. What are we fighting? Wow, really? Lower deck rabble. It's only one, and we have to fight 18 of them? Jeez. Okay. Can't hit any of them? What? Demonette. Okay. Did we really miss? No, we did hit. Okay, we hit. Well, this is going to be an odd fight. Not sure what's happening here.
The brink of agony.
Oh more demonettes. Jeez. Okay. Might be time to do some grenading. "19 enemies. This is nasty. Okay, help's coming in. Finally. Alright. That's good. I was going to say, it's going to be quite difficult if I have to do this alone. Alright. Let's charge in.
Reduced to dust.
Good hit. And we should be able to eliminate this guy too.
I took care of this one.
Okay. Chuck a grenade. Yep, let's do that. Perfect. Probably should have moved first, but oh well. That would have been the smart thing to do. Oh, that counts as an attack. Okay. Wow. That's awkward. Let's do Elusive Shadow, actually. Or should I have done that first?
Brink of agony.
No, that's fine. They're all piling towards Abelard. Glad I took Elusive Shadow then. Miss, miss, miss. Nice, nice. Ah. Demonette parried as well. Alright, now we're in business. Cassia showed up. Ah, never mind. Okay. Was thinking I could use Point of Curiosity, but I guess not yet. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's go like that. Oh, nasty. Very nice. So that kind of eliminates a whole bunch of them. Can I get a demonette to move? Oh no, there was a guy there. That's fine. And let's do this.
Try to die with grace, at least.
Perfect. And then we buff Abelard. Alright. Okay, and then we'll do defensive stance. Not do anything else now. Alright. Only have sight on one of them. So weird. Okay. Wow. Shouldn't need... Yeah, we don't need... Well, we can walk this way. And... Oh, jeez. Camera angle's not good there. Mm-hmm. That's good. think that's it for now. Put exploits on the demonette. And we'll elusive shadow again. Just so that we don't get targeted.
To the brink of agony.
Nice.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Satisfied.
That demonette is really going ham with the parries. Let's drag them all over here. Nice.
See a target.
Nice. There's a couple of guys over here. Kill them. No, didn't kill them. You will
Isn't this a
now.
job for the serfs?
That's perfect. And we now have one left, so no, we can't do that. Alright, never mind. Let's go here. Trap. And we'll put... target is too far, okay. Right. Can we shoot it? Yeah,
Victory
why
is
not?
imminent. God took care of this one.
There we go. Okay. I'm guessing that was because of the warp jump stuff. Is there anything else? Nope. Okay.
Oh, don't you trust me?
Well, I guess since we're here, we'll save it and I'll do the level ups again, and then we'll come back and resume our adventure. See you in a bit. Okay, and we're back for Stooge. I took lethality heightens. Just because we're dealing a good amount of direct damage now. We're doing a good amount of direct damage to an enemy, and that should give us lethality. For Abelard, I took counterattack stance, a bit more damage on the attacks of opportunity, and less weapon skill penalty for each attacks. So that should be quite good. And then better to die for the Emperor. So if he actually does drop down to under 40% wounds, he gets a nice boost. Cassia, I took Law Warp and Open to the Warp so that the next resistance test from the Navigator's powers is made at a penalty. Pascal, I took Aiming Protocols. Actually gains quite a lot of ballistic skill, actually. And dodge reduction with plasma and melter weapons. And then tech use. J, I picked up Persuasion and Sniping Zone. And yeah, 8% critical chance if there are no enemies in a 5-cell radius for each ally in the rear area. And for Elliot, I took Hunter's Ambush, so hopefully that can give us refunds on attacks, and it doesn't account for the attack limit for the first or the only shot we take in each round. And then I also gave her awareness, so that's what we did there. And let's save it here. And okay, I was going to say let's go to the Void Ship Bridge, but nope, we're going straight back out to the Coronis Expanse. So I'm assuming that these events when we warp travel are due to how dangerous the route we take is. So the more dangerous, the more likely these events are to happen, and the more dangerous the route, I assume the more difficult the encounter will end up being. Not sure, but I guess we'll figure out as we are exploring more of the Coronis Expanse. So let's head back out. Okay, yep, should be in Nama now. Let's make the route safe. You can go straight to Mundus Nullius, but I think that's fine. We already made it safe to go through here, so this should be fine. Lord Captain, our astropaths received a message from Achilles Scalander on Dargonis. He closely studied the data from the incursion on Viabos 6, including the mention of the Xenos leaders. He promised to direct the efforts of his aides to identify those enemies of humanity so their location can be determined. Master Scalander is also reporting that Drukhari are getting ready for more attacks on your territory. Information from his aides continues to arrive, and Achilles will personally report to you the moment the target for the upcoming raid becomes clear. The Drukhari excel at catching their opponents off guard, and there will be little time to mount a response. According to Master Scalander, your personal participation in the defense would be the best strategy given the circumstances. Ooh, that's going to be difficult, because we still don't know where Kiava Gamma is. Okay. Alright, so we are going to Dargonis. Okay, so we're at the Dargonis Palace. I just went straight from the warp travel map to the Mundus Valancius map and then to here. I'll probably cut out those loading screens. And let's head into the actual palace, because we have to talk to Achilles and we need to talk to Clementia. So let's do that. Alright. Let's... Oh, right. I got a bit disoriented there. So let's head in. Let's have a look. No, there's nothing really happening. So, alright. Let's head in. And let's save it here. Talk to Achilles first, then we'll talk to Clementia over here. Okay. I guess he has nothing to say, despite giving us that report about the Drukhari. Clementia, then. What's this weird visual bug? Your lordship, I hope your stay on Dargonis will be beneficial to your physical and mental state. I understand that the heir to a protectorate must have his hands full, but one shouldn't forget about rest. Okay, so it's the same greeting as last time. What about the meeting with navigators of House Orsellio? Clementia immediately focused on the data slate in her hand. Allow me to report the esteemed navigators of House Orsellio have taken residence in the guest estate and await a meeting with you. How would you like to receive them? Meeting with the navigators is just a formality, no need for any extravagant reception. I think the navigators do want an extravagant reception. Make arrangements for a reception worthy of the refined taste of the Navis nobility. Lose one profit factor. I guess we'll go with this one. cozy up to them a little bit. Understood, your lordship. Would you like to hold this meeting shortly? Yes, Cassia and I are ready for the talks. Then I'll have messengers sent to retrieve the esteemed guests. Oh, that's not good. It's going to be a fight, I suppose. Regent Aronto Orsellio, esteemed delegation, the Rogue Trader and the Von Valancius Protectorate welcome you. Come this way, please. The esteemed representatives of the Navs Nobilite have arrived at the Rogue Trader's court, the regent of the great House Orsellio, Aronto Orsellio. His companions, Lady Glyceria Orsellio, Navigator Lesso Shimon Orsellio, and his intended bride, Lady Navigator Alexandrina Orsellio, Lady Navigator Elena Hateria Orsellio, and I didn't read the last one. A tall, wizened old man proudly stares at you with milky, unblinking eyes. Loose skin sways with his every move as if the navigator's flesh has detached from his bones. An unsightly hole mars the regent's face where his nose should be, and the old man's skull is covered with spiky growths. Rogue Trader, the regent's piercing voice cuts through the silence. On behalf of House Orsellio, we would like to express our immense satisfaction at this meeting and our gratitude for the warm welcome. It pleases us to know there are still lords in the Coronis Expanse who observe etiquette and the traditions of hospitality. And yet, this is not why we are here. Our Grace is obliged to note how much the Rogue Trader has done for House Orsellio by protecting its beloved child. We waited for many turns to behold her radiant visage. The Regent shifts his unblinking gaze to Cassia. Come now, child. There is much we need to discuss. I nod wordlessly, okay. Cassius smiles faintly and addresses the Regent. Esteemed Regent, it pleases me to see the gleaming sheen of gold and turquoise above your brow. It is thanks to the efforts of the Rogue Trader that I stand here today, and there is so much I want to tell you. But what is it you desire to hear most? We know what happened at the station, child. Your connection to the Atlas has grown so strong we felt the turmoil in your soul, and the events that transpired have shaken us. House Orsellio is deeply grateful to the Rogue Trader for the destruction of the saboteurs, and we are willing to reciprocate such a magnanimous gesture. We trust that a treaty of friendship and alliance underpinned by the transfer of several artifacts of exceeding rarity will suffice. Now come, child, it is time we depart for your new home so that we may finish what we started. Esteemed Regent, perhaps I could continue my education while still accompanying the Rogue Trader on his travels. Just imagine how much I could learn beyond the bounds of... Cassia notices the Regent's furious glare and falls short. Cassia, I would be honored if you decided to stay. Unthinkable.
Don't just stand there. Help the Rogue Trader defend the child and the palace.
Down with Tisiphone's tyranny! Kill the girl!
Oh, Messiah, give me the power to
Okay, well.
enemies.
Death to his enemies!
Right, that's very interesting. There are some some betrayal happening in the Navis nobility, so okay. Jay's over here. Warden is in the way of the cover that I want. That's a bit annoying, so let's go there. Elliot. Actually, you know what? Jay can go here. Elliot can go here. Right. Abelard is here. Let's move him forward. Cassia can go here. Pascal there. Where's Stu? Oh, he's all the way back in there. Ooh, he is very far away. Okay. Let's leave him here. And then we'll move Jay over here. See if we can get her in range of Stooge. Or we can put Stooge here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just get him closer to Jay so that he can get an extra shot. Alright. Now. Cassia can't give an extra turn to Stooge. Really? Alright, we'll go with Pascal then. Because we'll get some bonuses. Let's do it over here.
The Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
Joint analysis. Trail all against the trailed enemy. What is Alina's doing? Tier 4. She's not tier 5. Okay. Alright, well, let's just trail her then. Okay, alright. Now, Jay gets a full turn. She can't get in range, or, well, she's not in range to give Stooge an extra turn, so let's give it to Elliot
You've
instead.
got a problem, I've got a price.
Okay. Perfect shot. Perfect spot, rather. No, damn it. Okay. And... can we do claim the bounty? No, we can't hit anyone, actually. That's awkward. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna drop the rear here. And then we'll move Elliot and Jay over there in their next turns. We'll do it now, actually. Nah, that exposes Jay a bit too much, I think, to flank attacks. Now, let's do this. Try and gather them in. Okay. Okay, so we can't hit enough of them there. Well, then let's go here.
Give me strength.
Oh, that looks good. I like it. And let's use Notch here. Alright, we've got two of them. We'll
I'm not accustomed
buff
to being
Cassia
ordered
since
around.
she's kind of in the front, and we'll use front line. Okay. That's not good. Immolate
Frighten
the
me.
soul. Okay. That's nasty. Can she hit? No, she can't. Can she? No. She can't hit anyone, okay? So we're moving to here. Perfect spot. Surely she can hit people now. Someone, yeah. Okay, she can. Let's do this. Over penetration.
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Let's see. Bounty Hunter makes a free single attack with a selected weapon that always hits. Deals just 28% of damage. If claimed, the bounty kills a target marked as prey, the bounty hunter receives 2 AP. Okay. I want to figure out how we can get in range of the Navigator Alina. But doesn't seem like we can. So let's just put exploits on that guy. And we'll end the turn by using in my sights.
If I must.
Ooh, good shot. Good shot. Oh, nice.
He prevails!
Was way better than I expected. No, can't hit there. Okay. Can hit there. Can't hit anyone there. Okay, let's just go here then. Perfect spot. Because Alina is the one that we want to get eyes on. Exploits. Decent damage. But only if we hit. 99, of course. Always getting XCOM'd. Let's do Elusive Shadow. Alright. Let's do... there.
Request approved.
Joint analysis.
Running by
Trap.
override.
And let's go with... no, Pascal can't hit that one either. Okay. Let's just hit that one then. Get rid of that guy. Sheen Spirit. Okay. Of course, we're going to do Endure, do it defensive stance, and let's start wailing on the Navigator. Sworn enemy. Actually, should have done that first. That was a mistake. That's fine though. Already went for Elliot. Ooh. Hoping we can save all the allied navigators. No, don't stand there, dude. I don't want to... Jeez, these guys really want to... Okay. Alright, well. Can I not use... Yeah,
Am I
okay, I
getting
can.
paid for
Alright,
this?
Stooge gets voice of command and we'll give him another turn. Probably should have done take aim first. That was a bit of a mistake. Okay. Drop an opening and we're going to hit it.
High momentum.
Now we are going to hit this guy. Why not? Oh, we've got some over penetration. Nice. Okay. Tactical knowledge. Again. So, who are we trailing now? Let's trail this guy. Okay. Let's do rear like this. I guess. Let's do point of curiosity. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Let's go here.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Ooh, I don't want to hit them as well. That's rough. Okay. We'll do this. That doesn't hit any of our allies. And we'll do
If I
notch.
may,
Who can we give an extra turn to? Stooge. Let's do that. There we go. Got a kill there. That should be a kill. Elusive shadow then. And let's end the turn. End the turn. Elliot can go here. Wow, really? She really can't hit very much, can she? Okay, shoot that guy then.
Moving no more.
Okay. Let's go with bounty on that guy and we're going to claim it. Alright. Now, let's get the bounty on this guy.
Xenos pet monkey.
Perfect spot. Let's go with in my sights on
This
that guy.
tedium is beneath me.
Alright. Almost done. Damn. Okay. Killed one of the navigators. That's annoying. Oh, okay. That dude took out the target. That's fine. Okay. Nope. Can't do anything there. Let's just stand here. We don't really need to be too worried about any of this. Can't hit this guy, really? What is going on? Okay. Go in here, I suppose, then. Alright. Perfect spot. It's already got an opening, so that's fine. My direction. Should be a kill. Yep. And now let's take out the Navis bodyguard. Okay, what the hell happened here, lady? Okay. Mercy, the Lady Navigator covers her face with her disfigured scaly hands, each with an extra finger and conjoined phalangeal bones. The clothes are covered in blood, mostly that of your servants, and several unexploded bolts are sticking out of a chest plate. Rogue Trader, whether on purpose or out of ignorance, you are harboring a monster that is cunningly pretending to be an innocent maid. Spare me, and I, Alina Heteria Orsellio, will swear to tell you the whole truth about the madness that is devouring House Orsellio like a malignant tumor. Do not let the Regent deceive you with honeyed lies, lest the cursed child ruin your protectorate as well. You see rage and despair in the Lady Navigator's face, but neither is directed at you. Your fate will be decided during the trial, Lady Alina. I will hear what you wish to tell me. Thank you for your lenience, Rogue Trader. The unnaturally bulbous eyes of the Navigator constantly shift between you and Cassia. Black secretions run down her cheeks instead of tears, leaving unsightly streaks. Lady Navigator Alina Heteria Orsellio is charged with the attempted murder of Novator heir Cassia. I didn't get to read it all. I, Alina Heteria of House Orsellio, swear to tell the Rogue Trader that nothing but the truth. May the God Emperor be my witness. Pathetic. Silence. With all due respect, House Orsellio has hardly covered itself in glory thus far today. It is time its representatives answered before the Rogue Trader. Lady Alina, what do you have to say in your defense? I do not know what it is you wish to learn, but I will start from the very beginning. A long time ago, Tisiphone, I think that's how you say it, Tisiphone ascended to the throne of Orsellio. She was a daring Novator who brought part of the house to the Expanse, hoping to strengthen our position in the Imperium. The house prospered, but Tisiphone was never satisfied. She went mad in her pursuit of power, seeking more influence, more control, and she saw enemies everywhere, even among her loyal followers. Paranoia was slowly driving Tisiphone insane, and one day she created the Stairway Atlas, a relic that is implanted in our bodies at birth, a noose around our necks, our gift and our damnation. Tisiphone used the Atlas to control us, subdue our will, and mold our thoughts. If anyone put a toe out of line, she killed them with a glance. At first, many branches of House Orsellio tried to resist her tyranny, and Tisiphone cut them down with extreme brutality. For example, the entire Sathala branch was destroyed simply because its leaders asked too many questions about the Atlas and wanted to know the truth about its creation. What else is Tisiphone Orsellio guilty of? Tisiphone's madness weakened the dynasty, and not long ago the Novator vanished. Indeed, her loyal followers lie when they say she chose to retire. The truth is that nobody knows the truth. I hope she is rotting away on one of her secret worlds. I understand Tisiphone's transgressions, but what does any of that have to do with Lady Cassia? Tisiphone passed her Atlas on to her successor before fleeing the house, to a newborn child. We could not surrender the throne to the tyrant's creature. Tisiphone was cunning and treacherous. She must have hatched the entire plan beforehand. The disappearance of the child, the transfer of the leash. We feared that one day she would be reborn in Cassia's body, and we could not let that happen. You called Cassia a monster because of Tisiphone's Atlas? Largely yes, but there is more. Have you never felt pure, unadulterated disgust while standing close to her? Or perhaps fury or fear? Who but a monster would manipulate the minds and feelings of others? Even more so than Tisiphone herself did? Why didn't you attack before? Why now? Tisiphone always had plenty of opponents, but we were afraid to trust one another. Any of us could be spying for her followers. We saved our strength and dealt the first blow 5 years after the heir was born, striking at one of the estates on Ear TV. But the girl survived, and Regent Aronto hid her so far away and guarded so thoroughly it took us another 13 years to find her. and then another 2 to get into the Regent's good graces and reach Urak 5. Now Cassia is in the spotlight and the House Council is about to put her on the throne. Surely there is no better time to cut off the serpent's head. So you admit Regent Oronto was not aware of the assassination attempt? Alina clicks her tongue loudly. Regent Oronto is guilty of mass killings, intimidation, inhuman torture, abetting Tisiphone, and raising her heir. His crimes are many, but this one is not among them. I'd love to see his head on the chopping block, but honor prohibits me from slandering him in a trial before the rogue trader. I think I have heard enough. The rogue trader now knows about the Regent's atrocities and the girl's corruption. I hope I succeeded in warning you about the danger that lurks within House Orsellio. Regent Oronto, representatives of your house made an attempt on Lady Cassia's life and attacked a rogue trader. Rogue trader, House Orsellio humbly asks for lenience and forgiveness. We could not even imagine these vile rats could be scurrying among our ranks. As for them sneaking into the rogue trader's palace and staging an unthinkable crime, God Emperor be our witness, the accursed renegades seek to spark a feud between our houses. I believe you, Regent Oronto, and yet this is now the second attempt that has been made on Cassia's life. I need answers. We are ready to tell you everything we know so that this misunderstanding can be remedied as quickly as possible. Tell me more about the renegades. They are madmen who seek to destroy the centuries-old traditions of our great house, so carefully nurtured by the previous Novator Tisiphone Orsellio. They deem the century of her rule a tyranny and our most sacred relic a curse that must be destroyed. Fools, if the Atlas were to be destroyed, the whole of our House Orsellio would follow it into oblivion. Why do the renegades seek to destroy the house's relic? They dread her power, for only a Novator can fully grasp the mysteries and harness the power of the Starway Atlas. What the renegades call a leash, we call a guiding star. Why are people trying to kill Lady Cassia? Everyone in the house knows the child is the keeper of the one true Starway Atlas, which once belonged to our great Novator, Tisiphone Orsellio. The ungrateful wretches secretly hated her grace, and when Tisiphone abdicated her responsibilities and set off for parts unknown, they staged a revolt to destroy her successor. Does Cassia really carry Tisiphone's Atlas? We believe it with all our heart. The Novator spent many cycles on the world where the child was born. It is said that everyone who witnessed the miracle of her birth simultaneously departed for a destination known only to the Novator. Tisiphone gave the order and followed them soon after, leaving a precious gift, the Atlas, to Cassia, and therefore marking her as her successor. It looks like House Orsellio has fallen on hard times. The Regent stays silent and then replies, to call your statement false would be a lie. For many years we managed to maintain the fragile balance between our house, but then the Novator's departure shook the faith of many. The treasury is empty, the navigators are scattered, the warp routes are scrambled, and many of our allies cannot be reached, which is why it is so important to complete the child's education. It is Cassia's duty to take Tisiphone's place and lead the house to prosperity. Such is her great destiny. What do you know about Cassia's unbridled power? A special gift for a special child. She was born with it and grew up under its influence. The instability sometimes hampered her education, but we learned to prevent most outbursts. As long as the child remains calm and remains in seclusion, the powers cannot take hold of her mind. Okay. Lady Cassia, you two are an injured party in this. What would you do in my place? If I may speak, so many dirty colors have poured from the mouths of those present that I feel covered in filth from head to toe. I, as the future Novator, I want to bleach them, purify them, and let them go. Heed me, I'm the one to blame for what happened today, and I accept full responsibility for the actions of my house. Vile wretch, who do you think you are? Will you now start killing those who have displeased you as Tisiphone did before you? The fury on Alina's face gives way to desperation once she realizes what she just said. She slowly reaches for the atlas embedded in her chest, looking at Cassia with obvious fear. Hear us, child. This burden is too heavy for you to shoulder alone. You are not yet ready. I implore you, to settle this conflict, I offer the rogue trader a 100-year contract with House Orsellio, committing us to charting the shortest and safest routes for the Von Valancia's protectorate within the Coronis Expanse. I will also remain aboard the rogue trader's vessel and assist him until he decides otherwise, or until duty to the house summons me to the Novator seat. What are you going to do to Lady Alina? The esteemed regent will put Lady Alina and her people in one of our family jails. She is a House Orsellio navigator after all. There is no need for our precious blood to be spilt. Lady Alina stares at Cassia incredulously with bulging eyes but remains silent. Her hand restlessly caresses the spot where her atlas is embedded. Thank you for your input, Lady Cassia. I will consider whether I should accept your offer. Cassia nods curtly. Okay. I accept Lady Cassia's offer. We will sign the contract and the navigators will be free to leave Dargonis. I'm ready to deliver my judgment. I hereby... Ooh, this is... Do we want to do it this way? Not sure. Maybe we should have done what Cassia wanted. What? Navigator monocle? What does this mean, rogue trader? Did she not admit her guilt? Lady Alina and her men are free to depart Dargonis as they wish. Without the girl, I guess we are alive, which is something. Thank you, rogue trader. House Orsellio will not forget your wisdom and generosity. Rogue trader, allow me to ask what fate awaits the esteemed regent and the other members of my house. I hereby dismiss all charges against Regent Oronto. It pleases us to know that the enemy's schemes failed to harm relations between our dynasty. But tell us, what future awaits House Orsellio and the Von Valancia's protectorate? Let us sign a treaty of friendship and alliance between our dynasties. I wish to help House Orsellio solve their current problems. It would be highly disrespectful of us to refuse the aid of a rogue trader. We, Oronto Orsellio, do hereby accept your offer. If you will allow, we shall discuss the details later. What about an exchange of culture and technology? Theodora von Valancias was a very open-minded woman, but sagacious Tisiphone did not support many of her endeavors, and neither should we. We are afraid House Orsellio will have to refuse the rogue trader's offer. Okay. I would like to discuss the... Do we want to sign a treaty of friendship and alliance? I would like to discuss the Lady Navigator's future now. As we said earlier, the child must return to the fold of her house. We hope you will be gracious enough to acquiesce. There are traitors in your midst. Would the Lady Navigator not be safer under my protection? Under the Expanse law, the payment for rescuing the Lady Navigator was a contract obliging her to serve on my ship. Well, don't know if she has no need of your tutelage. She will handle the issues of her house. Her house is facing on her own. I will give my consent if I am furnished with another navigator. I graciously acquiesce. I will personally decide when the Lady Navigator leaves my crew. If you object, Don't want to do it that way. Let's try this one. There is a pregnant pause. The regent stares at you as if trying to peer through the skin, muscle, and bone and see the darkest corners of your heart. You are not wrong, traitor. If you are willing to take care of the child while we deal with our problems, so be it. Though House Orsellio may have suffered the pain of a schism, only we can protect the child from our brethren and lead her along the paths of enlightenment to the Novator's throne. So that was quite an introduction to House Orsellio. I'm not entirely sure I like the resolution. Dismissing charges on both sides isn't exactly what I wanted to do, and I think it would have been better to go for Cassia's own resolution. So I'm not exactly sure what we should have done there, but that's kind of in retrospect. So yeah, I guess I'm still a bit undecided on whether we should, whether I should restart and pick the dialogue options I want, but I'm probably going to leave it as is. I'm not sure what the result is going to be because we pardoned both sides and let them all go when there was clearly a crime committed. And yeah, in retrospect, I think Cassia's resolution was best, but I couldn't have known that before choosing the options I did, because I wanted to keep Cassia in my retinue, which I think we did. I didn't want to punish Ronto because he clearly didn't know about it, and I think for an iconoclast run, I don't want to execute anyone, but of course, Elena did take some, I guess you could call them, treasonous actions against her ruling family. So in retrospect, I think Cassia saying that she wanted jail time for them but not to spill any more of the family blood was a good option. But in any case, I guess we'll just leave it at that and see what happens as we progress the story. But I think this is a good place to end the episode. Quite an eventful one, and obviously, you know, we progressed Cassia's storyline and found out a bit more about House Orsellio. So see what happens from here on out. But for now, I think yeah, we'll end this episode here. And thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one.